Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game! What else? Anything behind here? I have not talked to you yet. Is it true? Did Soren really die? And my little brother still insists on becoming a Manafinder? Let's find out. I heard Soren died. This means you guys need to fill the ranks, right? Wait for me. I'll grow up to be a great Manafinder. Well, that answers that. Let me save real quick. Hey! Welcome to the Manafinder quarters. Please make yourself at home. I don't think I've introduced myself. Name's Frederick, but you can call me Fred. I've been a Manafinder for 6 years now. Oh, you must be pretty good at it then, to not have died. Hello, I am Lambda. Nice to meet you, Lambda. I'm glad you have joined our ranks. So, why did you vote against using a Zane's Mana Stone? I am definitely glad that you are actually asking that. I love being able to explain myself, and like 80% of the time, video games, especially RPGs, don't allow you to explain yourself. It could be a trap. I had not considered that possibility. I hope you are wrong, and I can't think of a way a Mana Stone could be used as a trap. If anything, he'll ask us for a favor later. That I can see coming. It was nice meeting you, Lambda. Remember, you can use these quarters anytime to rest. See you tomorrow. That will progress the story. And in fact, that was the end of the demo. So as soon as I rest here, we'll be moving on to new things. But I'm not done here today. Hold on a sec. Little observation. I can't walk further down here in this tent. I also couldn't do that in the next tent over. But some of the other tents that I've encountered, like specifically this one, I am able to walk all the way down to the edge. I am not able to head out this way, so basically no leaving town except whenever you're supposed to. Soren loved animals, you know. Scar is a testament to that. As an aside, kinda cool that you get a dog as a partner. Oh, there's a tent that I missed. This one here. Hey there. I am Orber. Nice to meet you. Joy-Con told me about you. It's nice to have another Manafinder join the ranks. What do you do? I study beasts, particularly rare beasts. Rare beasts, as their name suggests, are very hard to come by. They appear off the more traveled roads. Some of them may be rare mutations of common beasts, possibly altered by the power of Mana Stones. Others might just be one-of-a-kind beasts. Would you be interested in helping me track down rare beasts? Yes. Also, beasts is hard to say. In fact, any word that has an STS at the end is hard to say. I will reward you for every rare beast you hunt down and bring me some sort of trophy I can study. Keep in mind that these beasts can be extremely vicious. Proceed with extreme caution. Your duty as Manafinder comes first, so don't go risking your life for glory. If knowing this, you're still up for it, here are the rare beasts I am currently looking for. So the Alpha Fox, found on the Emerald Trail, used to lead an Emerald Fox pack, but ate them all. That is not how survival of the fittest is supposed to work. A Beastmaster went to hunt it down but never came back. So we get a Power Shroom for doing that. Oh, that reminds me, I have a permanent HP buff in my inventory. I need to use that. Ghost Fish, found in Emerald Waters. That's something we couldn't actually go after. The Alpha Fox is something we fought yet, but we haven't registered it yet. Ghost Fish, an enraged soul that refuses to depart this world. This vengeful fish can be lured by killing many of its kind. Our reward would be a spectral ring. Isn't there a Pokemon like this? Rotten Frog, found on Whip's Climb. A lonely, stinky, and highly poisonous frog, known to be rotting all alone in a chamber inside the cave. We get antidote herbs for finding that. I guarantee if we find this thing, we'll be using antidote herbs. Aquaconda, found in Whip's Climb, a giant and toxic snake that loves the darkness. It is said to reside in the darkest chamber of the cave. Zephyrac Sea, or Zephyrac Carcass, found on Emerald Peak. Oh, so we are going to be able to go there again. Is it dead or alive? Who knows, but it can fly. It was once spotted from afar in a floating isle. Our reward is a Zephyrac Mask. Curious what that'll do. That's an Alpha Horn! You felled the rare beast, Alpha Fox. I'll take that off your hands. Here's your reward, a Power Shroom. Great job, Lambda. Here are the rare beasts currently looking for. So that fills in that one. I wonder at what point more entries appear. Or are these really it? Okay, first things first. What's a Power Shroom? A mushroom with a very high protein content. Consuming it permanently increases attack by 1 point. I'm just gonna straight up give that to myself. I don't know how much 1 point will actually make a difference, but there it is. More importantly, Emerald Clovers. This is what buffs our HP. I'm not sure yet in what way Scar levels up. If Scar levels up along with Lambda? In any other case, he has lower HP. He still has lower HP. And speaking of, he's also damaged. What's a weaker healing item that I've got? Bread? Bread. That'll do for now. Is there another new thing? There might be another new thing in this direction. Well, I'll tell you what, there's an old thing in here. And by that I mean something new for this playthrough, but something that I already found once before. In the demo. However, you were not in either demo. Let's see. Here are the Heaven Stones you found so far. I assume there's going to be more than 4 dungeons. I wish I could walk around to talk to the mouse back there. But let's talk to you to find out what Heaven Stones actually are. Ugh. I drink too much again. Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Name's Batho. Pleasure to meet you. I am a researcher. Failure of a researcher. And what do you research? Everyone is obsessed with mana stones, but I decided to dedicate my life to the study of Heaven Stones. Heh, I got carried away there. But yeah, that's my life. Everybody thinks it's a waste of time. Hey, listen, I actually know you're the new Manafinder. Joycom told me about you. Lambda, right? Do you mind bringing me the Heaven Stones you run into during your travels? I mean, I will, but why? For every Heaven Stone you bring to me, I'll give you one of my treasures. Heaven Stones look very similar to Mana Stones, but they are orange. They are pretty rare, and you can only find one per area. Yeah, there's definitely sections of the Emerald Trail that I was not able to get to yet. I'm not sure how I get to them either. I didn't notice any paths that seemed to be unpathable. Although I suppose that beyond the Cataractodon there was a path. There was also a boat there. I wonder if I could take the boat. Heaven Stones, pretty rare. I guess he's going to assume that we'll go ahead and collect them for him. Kill the bear with my bare fist. Nothing new there. Is Soren's tombstone here? Yep. In remembrance of Soren. Lived to be 31. A loyal and dedicated Manafinder who was not only dedicated to the cause, but to his loving companion Scar. RIP. Okay, now I'm able to climb up this. Again, I really like this dithering effect. I don't know why, but there's just something PC retro about it that I like. Also, I was so focused on the background that I didn't pay attention to what I picked up. What did I pick up? Was it a coma biscuit? I don't have any ores yet. Oh, by the way, I have a biscuit pouch now. A pouch designed to carry coma biscuits. Interestingly, I still have the damaged bag that belonged to Soren. Anything new with you? I bet the Cataractodon you slayed could not withstand the freezing cold water here. As an aside, that was definitely a cool boss design. Alright, time for another little quest. Welcome to the temple. I am Priest Nolwen at your service. Okay, writing your name down. Also, You are probably the only priest I've ever seen with a monocle. I make sure everything is in good condition here, and I also offer counsel, wisdom, and advice based on the word of the gods. Have you prayed to the gods before? Yes. I am pleased to hear that. You can approach the altar behind me anytime to pray. We also have a large collection of books amassed by settlers and myself, most of them from Mana Hill. I'll retreat now to study. Feel free to approach me anytime. Say, what is your name? Like I said, if you really wanted to be a silent protagonist, you have plenty of opportunities. I will pray for you, Lambda. I can tell the gods favor you. They must have a reason. You know, I could use help from someone like you. Seek me if you wish to help the temple. Alright, first things first. This is a place that we can pray and level up. I don't need to right now, though. Books, books, books. You open a page in the book The Weapons. So spears are good against amphibians, fish, and reptiles. Axe are good against mammals. Pickaxe is good against rocks and heavy armors. So we can bust rocks at some point. I suppose that would be one way to make progress. Maybe we could use that on Boulder Path. Sword against demons, hunter, or humans and plants. Bow is good against foul and flying. Soul replica against cave dwellers and ice. Great hammer against dragons. Vacuum against amorphs. A vacuum? The text in the following pages is faded, but you can tell the weapons list goes on. I'm glad that the game is informative about what weapons are good against what within the weapon menu. Because I would not really be good at remembering this stuff. Oh, I'm sure I could just write it all down, but who has time for that? Vacuum, or Maddie says a vacuum for amorphs, so probably ghosts and slimes and stuff. Really? A vacuum for ghosts? Okay, the entire shelf has this one book. The elements. Oh, there's still that tutorial as well. This I am going to want to write down. Fire is good against ice, is good against earth, is good let's spell it correctly. It's not Earth. It's good against thunder, is good against water, is good against fire. And also, dark and light are strong against each other. So Maddie says amorph, being amorphous, I assume, so like anything without a really solid form. There's a locked door that won't let you go down. Well, let's get it opened. Hello again, child. Do you want to help me and the temple? Yes. The task I need help with is pretty simple. So simple, I am ashamed to ask for help. There is a rat infestation in the basement, and I need someone to kill them all. Otherwise, they will keep destroying the basement. Worry not, I don't just ask for things. I will reward you with my old blade for doing so. I will not be rude by asking why not do it yourself, and I will say sounds good, even if it's not. Thanks, child. I really appreciate your help. Here's the key to unlock the basement. The entrance is to the right of the statues. And here are some bandages. Those rats can inflict some serious wounds. Be safe, my child. I'll be watching. Aw, man, I didn't have to spend money on those either. Basement key. A key to the basement of the settlement's temple. Handed to you by Priest Nolwen. I feel kind of bad about this because they are not aggressive, they are trying to run from me. They also go down in one hit, at least from me. The Beast Killer specifically. So, potentially dangerous if they cause bleeding. Too bad I don't have anything that can attack all enemies. Although there might be a spell that I'll be getting. There is a magic tutorial soon. Oh, and I'm bleeding. And that stays out of battle. 2, 3, 4. Every step you take. Oh, there it was. It took a while to take damage again. But every, I guess, 10 steps or so, you take what looks like 11 damage. Definitely painful. But I will... Oh, that one suddenly got brave. I was not trying to use my... Oh, and that's gonna be the thing that loses my turn, too. I am become error. Ow. Wait, how much damage are we taking per turn? Oh gosh. No, you really wanna take care of that while you still can. I mean, I was avoiding using the bandages because I figured I'd just bleed in the next battle again. But ow! Oops, I didn't want to do that. I was actually considering backing out. Because I think we just got rid of the rest of the rats, and a part of me is curious. What happens if we, can we die from bleeding? No, we cannot die from bleeding. So I didn't need to use that bandage. Because we're going to be resting soon. And in fact, your damaging is not even ticking down because you're at 1 HP. But we're going to be going to bed soon, and that'll heal us. Well, at least I only used up one bandage. You open a page in the book, The Tyrant. King Vicar, Holy King Vicar, claims to be our savior, but it is fair that the fate of all mankind relies on one person? Do we revere him, or do we fear him? Definitely that last one. I'm still not entirely sure if this is the same Vicar from 500 years ago, almost, or if this is a descendant. Because I don't think there's been any indication this is a descendant, like nobody's called him Vicar the Eighth or anything like that. Yes, child? Any news? This is great news. Thank you for getting rid of all the rats. At this age, one must acknowledge his limits, otherwise a small task can be one's final. May the gods guide your future travels. Thank you, priest. Lambda! I almost forgot. I have a reward for your effort. Here you go. I used to be a swordsman back in my glorious days. The sword and I have long parted ways. These days, my sword would be of more use in your hands. It might be filled with sins from my past, but remember, our gods always make way for balance. I trust you will help this quest for balance by using it for the sake of our settlement. Again, it's given an evil option. So I guess if you wanted, you could be an evil protagonist. Thanks, child. Once again, may the gods guide your future travels. You are always welcome here, Lambda. Nolan's sword. Effective against demons, humans, and plants. It would be nice if it was super effective against... I was hoping I would remember the name of those things before I finish that sentence. Kuma plants. It would be funny if it was super effective against them and gave me more leaves. But that has nothing to do with the plant. That has everything to do with the bottle. Time to face my loneliness again. Now, hold on a second. Maddie says, Nolan said he considered his use of the sword sinful, and it's notably effective on humans. I wonder, maybe before becoming a priest, he was some sort of highwayman. I'm not... That's a good question. I was assuming that maybe he was also a Manafinder or something, but now that you mention it, yeah. The sword is effective against humans. It probably was used against humans.